Devastation in Gaza after 3 weeks of attacks and bombing by Israel. Homes and buildings have been destroyed and over 1,000 people lost their lives. With a fragile ceasefire in place, the European Commission spokesman on humanitarian aid and development was in London to outline the scale of the problem.
In terms of the humanitarian situation, of course, with this current ceasefire in place, it is a little easier now to get a perspective on the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. It's dramatic. It's a very serious situation. Despite the ceasefire, we're still not able to get sufficient humanitarian assistance into Gaza to provide the Palestinian people who are living there with the day-to-day basics for their survival.
It used to take 500 trucks a day to get relief to those in need. With Israel sealing the border, only around 100 trucks are getting through. The EC believes access must be made easier for aid.
Israel needs to ensure that the crossings are permanently open so that there's full and unfettered access for humanitarian workers. International humanitarian workers need to get access quickly. And also, in order for them to get access quickly, we need to see a kind of fast-track process put in place so that at the moment, workers are having, if you like, a 5-day administration procedure in order for them to get access. We need that shortened to, say, 48 hours. And this way, we can hopefully get the aid in with the workers so that, together they can distribute that aid sufficiently to the people.
With the infrastructure in some areas in ruins and buildings destroyed by bombing, materials to help the rebuilding of Gaza are a priority.
There's even basics of humanitarian assistance that need to get through. Cement, basic sanitation equipment, electrical supplies. This still is not getting through, often for what is said to be security reasons by the Israelis. We need to see these basics to allow the people in Gaza to kind of, if you like, at least get back up and dust themselves down and try and get on with their daily lives once again.
The United Nations has launched an appeal for over $600 million to provide aid to those affected by the conflict in Gaza. The European Commission has already committed large sums of money to help provide relief for those in need.
Some 32 million euros is earmarked specifically for the Palestinian population in Gaza. Europe is very much in touch and understanding of the situation that the Palestinians are facing, and we want to reassure them of our solidarity at all times. And we've been consistent in the aid that we have provided over the years. We are the largest supplier of assistance to UNRWA, which is the main UN body that provides aid to the Palestinian people in Gaza. So we really are there. We are very, that we have a clear sign of solidarity through the funding we provide to the Palestinians.
With a fragile ceasefire in place in Gaza, it's hoped Palestinians can start to rebuild their lives, and that political leaders will use this period for reconciliation and negotiation towards achieving a lasting peace with Israel.